Hi, Mary Claire, Nigeria. My name is Lydia, and these are my beauty hacks travel edition. So first things first, I do my skin prep. Skin prep is the most important step in your beauty routine. I also do my hair up a bit. I don't do much to my hair. I'm not that adventurous. It's usually a slick back or a bun if I don't have my hair out. But my hair bag, few essentials. Dry shampoo. This one is from Boots. Every day instantly refreshes and revitalizes hair. So if you have a leave out, if you have a weave on or a wig and you put a lot of product in it, a bit of this will go a long way. And then edge control, sleek it down. And that's basically it for hair from me. Next step, I wash my beauty blenders. Yes, before I start my makeup every day, I like to give my beauty blenders a little wash just to set the tone for like a clean slate, a clean face. So let's start our makeup. This is the makeup bag. I travel with this. I personally do not believe in having a fancy makeup bag because it's going to get dirty. You need something you can throw in the wash, something you can clean, something that is handy and compact. If it does not fit in this, it is not coming with me. Before I forget, I do my brows. As you can see, they're already done with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Freeze Brow Styling Wax and this pencil, this brush from Sephora. And I just, carve them, give them a bit of shape. What's in my... So dirty, I'm embarrassed. My makeup bag. It's like a book. It has pages. How cool. This section is for mascara. These are my brushes, pencils, and then the palettes. So let us get started. We're going to be improvising today because, as you can see, I'm still on the go. I'm not home yet. I've been traveling for 3 weeks, so this is going to have to do. We're going to have to manage. For my base, I use the Milk Hydro Makeup Grip Primer, and I like this one particularly because I have, can you see me? Is this a good angle? I think I have oily skin. Also, the kind of primer you use really depends on the kind of skin you have. I put a lot of this because, like it says, it grips. It really holds your foundation. I put a lot of this, right? It really holds your foundation in a bit of my forehead. There's a lot of space there. Right. So we just finished with our primer, and as you can see, there's a grip. It sticks a bit, right? Then I'm going in with my NARS foundation. I use the Natural Radiance Longwear Foundation in Syracuse. Syracuse. That is the name of the foundation that I wear. And I need a lot of it. I like full coverage because, as you can see, I'm an acne girly. I don't often have breakouts, but if I've been traveling a lot, I'm away from home, things like this are going to pop up. I don't wear makeup as often because of my acne. I try to live out most of my days with just my skincare and sunscreen because that would be more good. But when I have to, this will do the work. So it also usually goes a long way, but if I feel like something isn't covered, I will usually add more. I'm probably going to Right, we're doing daytime makeup because on holiday I don't really like heavy makeup. If it's not like, I don't like heavy makeup generally. If it's not an event or a wedding where I'm wearing ashwabi, I usually keep it light. I'm going to go in with my concealer, and I use this one from Tarte. It is Shape Tape Creamy, ultra creamy concealer, and I use it in the shade medium sand. That was easier to pronounce. I go in my under eye. I usually don't use that much. And the key to concealer is letting it sit, right? Letting it dry up a bit on your face. That's why I tend to do it first. So I'm just going to go in there with my concealer, and I'm going to let it sit. While it's sitting, I don't do much to my brows. I use the brow gel as explained, but if I'm noticing that it is not as dark or as shapely as I'd want them to be, I use the Benefits Precisely My Brow Pencil. Who comes up with these names? And I like it because it is precise, right? And I will just shape my brows a bit. I will go under my brow and fill them out a bit. Now that I'm thinking about it, it doesn't do much, but I think it's more of a mental thing, knowing I filled them out a bit. So the brows have been filled, and now while the concealer is still sitting on my face, I'm going to go in with my NARS, what's the dark one called? I got this bronzer. No, it's also concealer, but it's just like a dark concealer. I actually don't use bronzer. I think I want to get into that when I'm doing like full face, full glam. I will use bronzer, but this is the NARS concealer in the shade, my god, please help me, medium deep 3. I can't pronounce what's under it, but I use this to, define my face, my cheekbones. Because I have a rounder face, I'm going to put this across my cheekbones as high as possible, right? I have this really old brush, okay, it's not that old, from Zaron, and again, in an upwards movement, I'm going to blend in my darker concealer. Both sides of my face, and then I put a little on my forehead, or a lot, and I blend that as well, so that like bronzy look. Okay, I think that I'm touching it up a bit. Cute. I think that my concealer has sat enough, but trust me, this is a trick that works. I'm going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dewy Set Setting Spray. I like to put setting spray midway because it just gives it that dewy look. We're going to blend our concealer finally. I blend upwards into my forehead and corner of my eyes, down my eyelids. Along the bridge of my nose. Other side. I like a bit of a bright under eye, but nothing crazy. Now we're going to set our face with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Loose Setting Powder in Vanilla. I have this little sponge thing from Sephora. Dab. You don't want to get too much product on your face all at once. Again, along the bridge of your nose, from the corner of your eye, down your eyelids. And I think I'm kind of blending as I go in. I don't just place the product. I kind of like dab it in. I'm sure everyone does this. Nothing special. You know. I'm using natural light and it's getting a bit dark. But it's also such a nice day, you know? Nice view. You guys can't see it. I love Lagos when it's like this. It's peaceful. My nose, a bit on my forehead. And then now, I have oily skin like I mentioned. So I noticed that as the day goes on, I start getting a bit of moisture, sweat, I'm not sure, produce oil in this area. So I'm going to pat this area down with my setting powder. It really helps. I'm really not an expert. I don't know the right terms for the process. I've just seen people do it and now I do it and it works. I don't know, I keep closing this. That's about it. I don't let it sit on. I think people do. I think it's called baking. I usually have a bigger brush that I use to dust off my makeup, but I didn't pack that. So we're going to be using the smaller version of the brush that I usually use. This is from RT. Is that the name of the brand? RT, and this one is 300, I guess. And we're just going to dust off our setting powder. It's not that much product anyway, so it's easy to dust off. And now, to my favorite step, blush. I'm currently obsessed with the Patrick Ta She's That Girl. Ever since I used this, I have not looked back. I think it's a very... Oh, look at it. I don't know if you can see this. It's pink, it's dewy, it's light. I think it's great for the summer. During the winter, I use this one from Anastasia Beverly Hills, the blush trio in Berry Adore. And this one has like darker shades, right? So it's very like wintry. But this one, She's That Girl, is so Barbie. It's so me. I'm using this brush from Sephora. I think the brush is called Pro Blush 93. So I take a bit of product and I, dust it off. Because again, not too much product. It's easier to work with when there's less product on your brush. And I place the brush upwards. Because again, rounder face, I'm trying to create definition. So upwards, right under my eye. I love this blush. I also think I have blush blindness. So let me know when to stop, please. I put a bit of blush on the tip of my nose. And if I feel like I've overdone it with the blush, I take my beauty blender that has the foundation and I kind of go over the blush a bit, just a bit. And yeah, that does it. I go in again with my dewy setting spray from Anastasia Beverly Hills. A bit of that. I let that sit for a bit while I go clean my lips and get ready to do my favorite lip routine. I've been doing the same lip combo for maybe 2 years now, ever since I discovered it. I used the lip liner from Makeup Forever. This one is called, let's see. Oh, Anywhere Caffeine. I love that because real. I do not overline my lips, I think. I follow like the natural shape of my lips. I think I have fairly big lips already. When I'm done with that, I then go in with this Fenty Beauty, I think it's called a Glow Bomb Stick, Fenty Glow. Is that what it's called? I think this shade is called Fenty Glow, and it's nude but has a glow to it. I love it. It really complements the lip liner. I use a bit of that. And now to my favorite lip gloss of all time. I use this Dior lip gloss in the shade 38. Perfect. And now I'm done. But to really seal everything in, the Urban Decay All Nighter Long Lasting Makeup Setting Spray. Now this is light work. This is for the dewy, glowy look. But this is what you're going to use to make sure your makeup actually stays in place. This has never failed me. Get a closer look. I'm going to wash up all this product off me and yeah, head out. Thank you for watching, guys. Till next time, my name is Lydia. Bye, my Reclaim Nigeria.